What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new video where we will celebrate Sadio Mane winning the Africa Cup of Nations. He is the king of Africa. Sadio Mane has been the player of the tournament, and is it possible that I feel happy and sad at the same time? I feel extremely happy for Sadio Mane after him missing a penalty in the first half. I was fearing the worst, that Sadio Mane's missing penalty would cost his team, Senegal, their first Africa Cup of Nations trophy. But in the end, what bravery, what guts for Sadio Mane to step up, to take the last penalty, the winning penalty. And Salah didn't even get to take his penalty because Egypt missed two penalties before that. So Mane scores the winning penalty after missing the penalty in normal time to win Senegal, their first Africa Cup of Nations trophy. It's a historic win, so Sadio Mane's name will be forever remembered, not just in Liverpool history, but in Senegal football history and also in African football history. So congratulations to Senegal. I think overall they deserved to win the final. They were slightly, just a tiny bit better than Egypt. I also want to congratulate Mohamed Salah for guiding Egypt to the final against all odds. They were underdogs in pretty much every knockout stage game that Egypt played at the Africa Cup of Nations. But Salah was the leader, and it was heartbreaking to see Salah like in tears after the final whistle went, but Mane went over to Salah to console him. So brilliant, and I was just happy to see a Liverpool player win a major international trophy. And this is also a blow for Salah winning the Ballon d'Or maybe next year, because he misses out on an international trophy. But I think that Senegal overall deserved it. After losing the final the last time in 2019, Senegal also made the final, but they lost to Algeria. But this time they managed to win it on penalties, and they had more shots on target than Senegal. Also, I want to congratulate the Egypt goalkeeper, Gabaski, who was absolutely immense throughout the whole tournament, and his bottle was left on the side of the pitch, which went viral because on the bottle, quite genius in my opinion, they plastered around the bottle every single Senegal player who takes a penalty. They're basically shooting a stats sheet of taking penalties and where they usually put it, and somehow they managed to plaster the bottle all over with these pieces of paper which had the shooting statistics of every Senegal forward, including Sadio Mane. And I mean, even though the Egypt goalkeeper tried everything and he was probably Egypt's best player on the night, they still couldn't win the penalty shootout. But overall in the tournament, the goalkeeper Gabaski helped Egypt get to the final. They won multiple penalty shootouts before this final. And Salah was, as ever, Egypt's primary attacking threat, and he had the jinking dribble where he went past like 3 or 4 Senegal defenders before his shot was a little bit weak. But of course he didn't have a lot of help. Egypt are like one-armed giant, because apart from Salah, they don't really have great attacking players, and defensively they were very solid, very organized, so hats off to them. But they don't have the firepower of, for example, Senegal, who have Sadio Mane, Ismail Assar and other players. And Gabaski needed to make crucial saves to even take Egypt all the way to extra time and then to penalties. And this was Egypt's third penalty shootout of the tournament. They won 2, but the third time wasn't the charm for Egypt, and Salah was in line to take Egypt's 5th penalty kick, but that never materialized because Lachine, the previous Egypt penalty taker, was denied by Edouard Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper, who was Senegal's goalkeeper. He managed to save the penalty, and this is a historic triumph for Senegal 2.5 years on after losing in the 2019 final. So hats off to Mane and Senegal for winning the Africa Cup of Nations. What a huge trophy that is. And I absolutely love the Instagram post of Sadio Mane, him just lying in bed with the Africa Cup of Nations trophy and a gold medal around his neck, just absolutely brilliant. So Sadio Mane now Champions League winner, Premier League winner, European Super Cup winner, Club World Cup winner, Africa Cup of Nations winner, a player of the tournament winner for Afcon, also Africa player of the season or player of the year winner, absolutely brilliant. And Sadio Mane was named the player of the tournament, and rightfully so. He had an absolutely brilliant Africa Cup of Nations. So Sadio Mane scored a goal in the Senegal's first group stage game, then he got an assist in the second group stage game, and then he got a goal and an assist. So no, sorry, he didn't score a goal in the second group stage game. That was a 0-0 draw. But then in the knockout stages, Mane scored in the last 8 game, and in the last 16 game Mane scored. The last 8 game he got an assist, and in the semi-final Mane scored and assisted, and then in the final he missed the penalty, but then he ultimately managed to score the winning penalty in the penalty shootout. So Mane massively contributed to Senegal winning the Africa Cup of Nations. And even though the Cameroon player Aboubakar won the Golden Boot, which is the top scorer award with 8 goals, Mane has 3 goals and 2 assists, and he finished 3rd in the goal scoring charts. Salah also got 2 goals and an assist for Egypt, which he finished 7th in the goal scoring charts. But ultimately Salah will be very sad that Egypt missed out on winning the Africa Cup of Nations. I was leaning towards Mane winning Afcon instead of Salah, because Egypt already won it a record 7 times, but Senegal have never won it before. So what a story for Mane to guide his nation to their first Africa Cup of Nations trophy. This is a historic, monumental win in Mane's and Senegal's footballing history, and wild celebrations erupted in Senegal. I watched some of the videos where the people were celebrating on the street, lighting bonfires and everything. Absolutely brilliant. And also the players on the pitch they were all jumping on Mane. Absolutely fantastic. Jamie Carragher also said something very interesting after the penalty shootout. He said, "This is why your best penalty taker should never go 5th. Mo Salah not taking a penalty for Egypt in a shootout in a final is madness. Also happened to Ronaldo years ago for Portugal against Spain." So the argument is, if your best penalty taker is the 5th penalty taker, then you might not even get there to take the 5th penalty, because the previous penalty takers are not as good, and if they miss, you might actually lose the penalty shootout even before the 5th penalty is taken. And that's a good argument. So either your best penalty taker should be 1st or 2nd on that logic, because even after 3 penalties the penalty shootout could be over. So at least 1st, 2nd, or maybe 3rd. I think your first penalty should be the best penalty taker, and probably the 5th penalty should be your 2nd or 3rd best penalty taker, because in a high pressure situation you also don't want a penalty taker taking the penalty who is not very good at penalties. But it's of course a tough argument, and hindsight is a wonderful thing. Of course Egypt now can contemplate whether they made the wrong decision selecting Salah as the 5th penalty taker, but that is the normal custom, and Carragher is questioning that custom in football. Should you leave your best penalty taker to take the 5th penalty? Let me know where do you stand on this debate in the comments below. And once again, congratulations to Sadio Mane on winning the Africa Cup of Nations. He's officially the king of Africa, the player of the tournament, and he gets he bags another famous trophy into his trophy cabinet. So congratulations to him. After Alisson and Firmino and I think Fabinho winning the Copa America, Mane winning Senegal, the Africa Cup of Nations, another Liverpool player wins an international trophy. So congratulations to Mane as well. Thanks for watching, guys. A brand new Liverpool Career Mode episode is dropping later today with the season finale episode, where you will find out whether we will win the Premier League title or not. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Bye.